Hello? Can you hear me? どうも。聞こえます？ It's been a while, hasn't it? 久しぶりですね。久しぶりだわい。How have you all been doing? 皆さん大丈夫ですか？調子。Thank you. This is my old room. Felt like I kind of want to take a break from the 旅館。ちょっとこれは前の部屋ですね。なんか旅館からちょっと違うやつにしたかったので、前のやつです。First of all, Haku, thank you for a super chat. Take good care of yourself, Tashi. Thank you very much, Haku.And Miyuki-san, welcome back. Hi everybody. 皆さんどうも。So to sort of, this is as I said on on Twitter, this is not a fun stream. This is not a stream that's meant to entertain. So if you want something entertaining, you can feel. I won't take it personally. Feel free to watch something else. Twitter で言った通りに、この配信は、楽しい配信じゃないので、楽しいやつ欲しければ、違う配信見ても、なんとも思いません。わかります。For those who just want the summary, I'll just come up with the summary. So basically, I've stopped all my official work on Black Summoner and Hell Mode due to mental issues. I'm a bit lost and a bit sort of messed up in the head, but feel free to treat me like normal. No need to walk on eggshells, and I'll resume streaming soon. So there you go. That's the summary. Feel free to leave if you want to. 概要的に黒の召喚師とヘルモードの仕事、公式翻訳仕事は全部止めました。メンタルヘルスのせいで、今ちょっと頭ちょっと狂ってるけど、ちょっといろいろぐちゃぐちゃですけど、いつも通りに配信のためにちょっとそのノートを書いたんだよね。なんかいろいろちょっと言いたいとかやつがいるんですけど、Are we back? 帰ってきた？復活しました？ We back. Okay. Sorry about that. ごめんなさい。So the point of the stream is, so I call myself a translator VTuber, right? So I feel like the fact that I stopped translating officially is important, is crucial. So I feel like it is something that I need to properly say. この配信のする理由は自分を翻訳 Vtuber と呼んでるんですけど、その公式の翻訳仕事をやめるということは結構重要なことと思ってるなので、ちゃんと伝えたいとかちゃんと言いたいという感じですね。Like when VTuber things happen, a lot of the time you don't get details, right? So people start making theories, people start trying to read clues and trying to come to their own conclusions. So that's not happening here. I just want to be absolutely clear with what happened with me. And so that's what the stream is for. なんか VTuber が何かあるときに詳細をもらえない場合が多いんだよね。 で、詳細わからないなので、なんかいろいろ、ヒントを読んだり、いや、絶対こうだ。いや、絶対こうだった。いや、絶対こうだったという話がいっぱいあるので、こちらはそうしないように今日はちょっとしっかり説明したいということですね。はい。So, by quitting my official job, what that means is, so I'm no longer going to be translating Black Summoner and Hell Mode going forward. I'm passing those on to another translator to pick up. 辞めるということは、今後は黒の召喚士とヘルモードの翻訳はもう別の翻訳者さんに頼んでるというか、もう、そっちが俺はもうしない。なので、他の翻訳者が続きをするという感じですね。In a few of the places in the description, I think I said it's a break because technically I can still sort of go back and pick up a new series later on when I'm better and if JN and when I can prove to JNC that I've recovered and that I can sort of work again, right? その概要欄でその一時的と言ってる理由はその自分が回復した後でちゃんと仕事できるということを証明できたらなんか新しいシリーズをできるかもしれないという感じなのでまた応募すればその時はその時という感じですね。So at that time I can sort of apply for a new series and we can see how things go on from there. But basically I'm not doing Black Summer and Hell Mode anymore. でも黒の召喚士とヘルモードはもう関わらないということです。So first, let's go to a few of the disclaimers. 始める前にちょっと言っておくことですね。First of all, so as some of you know, my translation work was with a publisher called J Novel Club, JNC. And I just want to make it clear that what happened was in no way their fault, as you will clearly see when I sort of explain what happened. It's all just me and it's just burnout, basically. 始める前にちょっと言っておくんですけど、知ってる人いると思うんですけど、自分の、翻訳仕事の契約はJ Novel Club JNC という出版社との契約でやってたんですけど、起こったものは JNC が全く悪くないです。完全に自分のメンタルな問題ですね。はい、すぐにわかると思います。In fact, they've been extremely understanding and helpful. They've helped, tried to help push deadlines for me. They've tried to rearrange schedules for me, and I just feel terrible because I kept letting them down and again and again. すごく親切にしてくれたんだよね。締め切りを、書いてくれたり、そのスケジュールを書いてくれたり、いろいろ工夫してくれたんですけど、なんか自分が、全然答えてくれなかったなので、すごく悪く思ってる。すごく、悪く思ってる。すごくごめんなさいという感じですね。はい。So, again, as I've said, if I'm better later, I would love to work with them again someday. で、さっき言った通りに、自分が回復したらいつかまた、一緒に仕事したいという感じですね。And last disclaimer, just clarifying, I'm not graduating as a VTuber, so I'll still be around. で、最後に言っておくことは、これは Vtuber としての卒業ではないです。卒業していません。ずっとなんかいる。なんかいるという人になります。はい。はい。 シリーズ翻訳は残念ですけど、メンタルの方が大切ですからね。はい、そういうことです。So, I'm just gonna move right into what happened. Let's talk about what happened. ということで、早速、何が起こったことを説明します。This is probably not going to be a very long stream. この配信あんまり長くないということになると思います。So, first of all, So a fact is, I haven't taken a proper break since I went full time at the end of 2019. Okay? So, 2019年の、下旬、11月、November が、フルタイムになってから、ちゃんとした休みは一度も取ったことないです。And over time, my efficiency, so by not taking a break, I mean like work literally 7 days a week, morning to night, if I can concentrate, right? 休んでないということは、週に7日間ずっと朝から夜集中できれば、そういう感じ、ずっと2019年から。So, my efficiency gradually declined over that time, right? その時、なんかその間ね、ずっと効率が下がりつつです。So it eventually got to the point where I was chasing weekly deadlines and I never managed to pull ahead. So that means every week there were 2 deadlines. Every week there were 2 D days that I kept chasing again and again and again and again. いずれバッファーが完全になくなり、毎週の締め切りをし続ける生活になったんだよね。毎週締め切り、2つあって、毎週締め切りを気にしつつ仕事してたという感じですね。I managed to sort of push on somehow through strict habit and strict time management and stuff like that, right? I dropped the ball sort of a few times, but I sort of managed to get back in there somehow. で、その時間整理とか、そのhabit なんというの？時間整理と、習慣でなんとなく維持できたんだよね。時々できなかった時あったんですけど、なんとか戻れたんですけど、ギリギリという感じですね。It was sort of on the line, on the edge, on the line. I honestly, now that with hindsight, I know that I probably should have taken a break much earlier, but I didn't know it at the time, and I felt like I just had to keep pushing through, right? 今になってわかるんですけど、前にちゃんとした休んだ方がいいということは今はわかるんですけど、その時はなんかずっと仕事あるから休めないずっと休めなかったんですね。So at the time, I kept telling myself, I got work. So I can't rest. Well, and this is where we are. で、結局、こうなったっていう感じですね。But anyways, so, then we had the Japan trip, right? で、日本旅行の話が出たんですね。はい。So, like months before the Japan trip, I kept telling myself, I need to pull ahead. I need to pull ahead to create a buffer. But I still never managed to pull ahead until I had like a month left. Month before the trip. Then I was like, no, I am very fucked. I really need to pull ahead, right? その日本旅行の数ヶ月前からずっと自分にちゃんとバッファー作らないと、仕事をちょっと、早く終わらないといけないとずっと自分に言い続けてたんですけど、できなかったんだよね。で、旅行の1ヶ月前はもうやばい、本当にやばい。And so that is where I started the workathon, right? で、そこで、ワーカーさんをやったんだよね。So the workathon was basically just what I've been doing the entire time, but like turned to 12. It was effective in a way, to some degree. そのワーカーさんは、今までやってたことをもっと凝縮にという感じだったんで、効率はある程度出てたんですね。But I didn't actually manage to create all the buffer that I wanted. And the trip started. So I ended up having to work on the trip. でも結局バッファーは作りきれなかったので、その旅行中も時々時間を作って仕事しなければいけなかったんです。So, there were times when, DMJ or Funky were like, we're gonna go to the Sento. You wanna join me? You wanna join us? And I was like, I'm sorry, I got work. They were inviting me to go here a few times. I had to say no. I have to work. なんかDMJ やファンキーがセント行くと誘われたとか、いろいろなんかごめん、まだちょっと仕事残ってるという場合が何回かあったんだよね。So it wasn't really the break that I needed. I couldn't entirely take my mind off of my work. My work was still constantly on my mind. ということで、完全に、休めなかったんだよね。仕事はまだ仕事はずっと頭のどこかであったんだよね。And then I got sick, on the trip with COVID. で、その旅行で、コロナかかったんだよね。And this is sort of, when I got COVID, I really didn't want to work. So I started watching Netflix and stuff, and I slept when I wanted to sleep. I watched Netflix when I woke up, and that fucked up all my habits, basically. で、コロナかかった状態で、寝るときは寝た。起きたときはネットフリとかを見た。なんか休みたかったんだよね、マジで。辛かったから休みたかったので休んでしまった。Like, getting COVID sucked a lot. So I felt like I really wanted to rest. So I rested. And that is what fucked me up, man. Not only did it fuck up my schedule, we also sort of just DMJ and Funky and everybody just went home, right? So I was basically alone by myself. I rented a different Airbnb, and because I was by myself, I rented a cheap one. So that was like a one-room apartment where I just locked myself in for a week. The loneliness got to me a lot more than I expected, right? コロナかかった時にみんながもうチリチリになって自分の家に帰っていったんだよね。ファンキーとか DMJ とかももう大阪に帰ったとか。で自分一人になったので違う Airbnb に 雇ったんだよね。一人だけなので安いアパートを選んだら、一人部屋を一つ、スタジオアパートメントを住み始めたら、なんかその孤独が想像以上にやられてたんだよね。After that, I quarantined for a week, and then I sort of started, and I decided this sucks. This is a waste of a trip, so I want to stay for one more week, and I want to visit a bit more, do a bit more sightseeing, right? なんかその1週間1週間コーランティーンコーランティーン隔離した後でそのまま帰るわけにはいかないと思って、じゃあもう1週間ちゃんとなんか観光をするためにもう1週間日本にいようと思ったんですけど、So I told myself it was fine. So what I ended up doing was I was trying to work in the morning, in the evening, and I was going out in the afternoon, right? I tried my best to have fun. I put a lot of pictures on Twitter and everything, but my work was not actually, I was not actually doing my work all that well. I couldn't really get into the zone, right? なんかさ、頑張って楽しむに頑張ったんだよね。いろいろ、写真を Twitter に上げたりね。で、その朝と夜は仕事をする。で、昼は、遊ぶというようになんか調整しようとしてたんですけど、なんか頑張って楽しむはしたんですけど、実際仕事あんまり進めなかったんだよね。So, the fact that I was staying one more week meant I was completely out of buffers, right? So that means I had to do like a proper 1 week's worth of work in Japan, right? なんかもう1週間、泊まるということはもうバッファー完全になくなったので、1週間分の仕事も、をしながら、観光するという感じなので、もう、正直今に思うと多分、もうどうしようもないんですけど、それは良くなかったんだよね。So now that I think back on it, I mean, it's not like I could have done anything different, but that did not help. That did not help. So, then eventually I came back to Hong Kong, right? で、旅行の後で香港に戻ったら、and I realized all the habits that I had been relying on to just push through were gone. なんか香港に戻ったら、なんか以前なんとなくギリギリやれてるの習慣とか時間整理とかのやつは完全になくしちゃったんだよね。時間の感覚とかちゃんとこの時間は仕事する。ちゃんと、メンタルの調整が完全になくなった。I lost like before I was barely able to sort of tell myself like this time is for work, this time is for this time is for what, but I completely lost all sense of that when I got back. I tried to tell myself it's okay. I'll just work harder at it. I'll just try harder.But the more I pushed, the worse it got. で、自分にそこはまあ頑張ればね、やればできる。もっと頑張れ、もっとちゃんとすればなんとなくできると自分に言い聞かせるほど、調子が悪かった。So and then I missed the deadline, and I was so ashamed and I was so guilty that I just went dark. I stopped talking to anybody and everybody. その締め切りを間に合わなかった。超えちゃった。で、その時の悔しさとか、その、恥ずかしさとか、もうやばすぎて、もう誰とも連絡を取りたくなくなった。その完全に連絡を絶った。その、I stopped checking my email.I stopped answering on Discord. なんかそのメールもチェックしなくなって、その Discord も、もチェックしなくなったけど、I managed to recover somehow. なんとなく戻れた。なんとなく。I apologized. I was like, I'll do better. I'll try harder. I'll do better. で、そこはいろいろ謝って、すいません。もっと頑張ります。ちゃんとできますので、もっと頑張ります。と、いっぱい謝ったんだけど、that obviously didn't help. それは明らかにダメだったんだよね。I managed to do fine for 2 more weeks somehow. And then I missed another deadline. And then I just completely fell apart. 2週間ぐらいなんとなくギリギリやれてたんですけど、また締め切りを間に合わなかったせいで、もう今回はもう完全にダメになった。もう完全に、回復もできなかった。パカトス Thank you for the super chat.I'm very grateful for your translations for Kiryu Koko and Keisan Socha. You let me know what they're talking and wish you all the best in the future. Hope I'm not too late. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. That it was helpful. So that is so I think that went on for 2 weeks I think, and obviously.I have 2 deadlines a week, but 2 weeks I could not reply, I could not do anything. So, it just got worse the more time went on, right? その普通は1週間に締め切り2つあるんですけど、2週間完全に壊れた状態なので、2週間も返事できなかった。何もできなくて、何の返事もできなかったので、もう時間が、進むにつれ、もっともっと辛くなったんだよね。So, because the pressure made it so that I wanted to escape whenever I managed to get myself back to staring at the blank page I was supposed to fill, and then like 10 minutes later I'll be trying to escape into games, into Netflix, into anything else, right? なんかその真っ白のページを10分見たら、もうその現実逃避の初動が強すぎてもう抗えなかったので、そのゲームとかネットフリとかに逃げた。現実逃避しました。And this is like when I'm trying to escape reality, I'm trying to completely blank my mind out. So I completely lost my sense of time. So I started sleeping later and later and later. And because my sleep was weird, I started missing meals too. で、その現実逃避したい時は、その完全に現実から目を覚めたかったなので、ぐるってる。時間の感覚が完全になくなった。 寝るときは徐々に遅くなって、で、寝る時間がおかしくなったので、食べるそのご飯も、抜くことになり始めてたんだよね。So I kept my alarms on because I still kept telling myself I want to work. So basically, I slept later and later, but I tried to wake up at the same time. So either I got very little sleep, or I was so dead that I slept through the alarms. So basically, that's basically what happens. そのアラーム、その携帯のアラーム、毎日なんか6時起きるというアラームはつけっぱなしだったんだよね。仕事しなきゃと自分に言い聞かせてたので、アラームを消すわけにいかないなので、寝る時間が寝る時間がどんどん遅くなっているけど、起きる時間が同じなので、寝る量が減った。めちゃくちゃ減った。あるいは、疲れすぎてアラーム完全に聞こえなくなったのでいっぱい寝たという感じになったので、もう本当に不健康しすぎる。It was so unhealthy. It was so unhealthy. And so because my schedule's off, I didn't shower every day. I didn't eat properly. なんかスケジュール完全に狂ったので、毎日のシャワー、毎日じゃなくなったり、ご飯全部食べなくなったり、So, and in the end, it got to where I barely did a page a day. 最後の方はもう1日1ページすらできなかった。And of course, I kept telling myself that I can't be playing during this time, so I can't be enjoying myself. So I stopped. So I didn't reach out to anyone. I didn't talk to anyone. I sort of withdrew more and more, and it was getting really, really bad. で、その時、自分に、楽しんじゃダメと、仕事があるなのに楽しんじゃダメと、ずっと思ってたので、誰とも連絡を取ってなかったので、一人に、ずっと一人だったという感じで、and like I got scared of Discord notifications in case it was my project manager, because like trying to reach out because they can't reach me through email, but I get a lot of Discord notifications every day. Because I'm subscribed to like to get pings whenever Keisan does a tweet or other things. でDiscord も怖くなったんだよね。メールで連絡取れないなので、マネージャーが Discord から連絡取ってるんではという恐怖がすごく強かったんですけど、なんか自分はDiscord のノーティフィケーションの俺結構サブスクライブしてるんだよね。例えば総長がツイートするときにディスコードでお知らせしてくれるとか、いろいろあるなので、so every time, like many times a day, I see like the Discord turn, like I see the red number and I get like a little bit of fright, and it takes me a while to gather my courage to open it, and it's like, it's not my project manager. で、ディスコードの赤の数字が出たら、なんか、ドキドキして、プロジェクトマネージャーじゃないんだよね。で、結構時間をかけて、勇気を出して開いてみたら、違ったという感じなので。So it was, eventually, I told myself, I need help. Eventually, I came to the point where I was like, I kept telling myself, I can do this, I can manage it, but that eventually I got to the point where I was like, I cannot manage this. I need help. So finally, I reached out. First I reached out to family. でもそのずっと、自分に、やればできる、なんとかできると言い続けてたんですけど、結局はその最後のはその、いや、できない。これは助けを聞かないとダメということになったんだよね。というわけで、家族に連絡しました。Wait, it's 狂ってる。Okay, there we go. It's back. What's wrong with my connection? I think there's something wrong with my connection today. ごめん、なんかまた狂ってる。なんか今日の改善の状態がよくなさそう。I might have to restart my computer. パソコンリスタートしないといけないかもしれない。I believe we should be back. So as I was saying, eventually, I stopped telling myself that I can do it if I try, and I just admitted that I can't do it. I need help, so I went to get help. まあさっき言った通りに、自分に、やればできるというのをやめて、ちゃんといやこれは誰かから助けを求めないとやばいという自覚を芽生えたということです。Because I've actually gone through this before in university, and back then I never had the presence of, I never actually got to the point where I had the presence of mind where I told myself I needed help, and I actually got to sort of I got close to having suicidal thoughts, and it was my family that suddenly showed up in my dorm room, and they pulled me out, like physically pulled me out, and that's how I got out of it. So I've experienced this once before, but this time I had the presence of mind to finally tell myself that no, I need help. 実はこれ前も一回あったんです。大学の時代で、寮生活の時にこれに陥ったんですけど、その時はもうダメ、誰かから助けを頼まないといけないという自覚は至らなかったんです。自殺までにはいかなかったんだけど、結構ちょっと考え始めてたんだよね。その時はその家族がいきなり寮に突してきて、もうダメ、お前寮はもうダメ、ちゃんと家に帰らないといけないという感じだったので、その時はその自覚はなかったんだけど、今回自分から、助けを頼まないといけないという自覚になってた。So I reached out to family, and my sister started having breakfast with me, so that it sort of provides a sort of like a, because I can't manage my own time anymore, so that serves as a thing like every morning to sort of like for me to know that like the day is starting, and for me to sort of rebuild my schedule around that. なんかその家族に、説明した後で、その妹が、その朝ごはん一緒に食べようということで、その自分の時間管理はもう完全にできなくなったので、少なくても、毎日朝は一緒に、朝ごはん食べるということで、その一日が始まるというような、もうそういうことをできてる。And also, I talked with a few friends, and I I came to the realization that it's just I need a proper break. It's not like a break where I'll say to JNC where I want 2 weeks off and I'll be fine afterwards, because I can't promise that anymore. でその友達数人と相談して、最後の結論はちゃんとちょっと休みが必要ということですね。その2週間休んでから戻るということじゃなくて、そうやって自分に期間を上げるということは、プレッシャーがまだ居続けるということなので、もう本当に完全に全部切った方がいいということになったんですね。So it's not like I tell myself 2 weeks later and I'll be fine, because if I set myself a deadline for getting better, that in itself is going to give me pressure that I need to do better, that I need to recover basically, and that is not gonna work. That's not gonna that's more of the same thing. So I'm just clean cut, cold turkey, everything. So that brings us to my current situation. Haku, Japan trip part 2 funds. Go and enjoy yourself without the work this time. Thank you. Thank you, Haku. So, my current situation. というわけで、今の状態ですね。First of all, I feel very empty because my life has just been revolving around my work for the past 3 years, and now I don't have that work, so I feel very empty and a bit lost. 今の状態結構なんか、it's doing the good. It's okay. The stream is being weird. Stream is being weird. 配信がおかしいです。I'll wait for it to come back. What's going on? Okay, there we go. It's back. ごめん。今日の回線は、俺の気持ちを代弁してくれているかもしれない。I think my connection today is sort of representing what's going on inside my head. Sorry about that. Hi. So, hi. My current situation, right? So, 今の状態はなんかその3年間ずっと仕事だけを考えてたところでいきなり仕事をなくしたということで、今ちょっと空っぽなんだよね。人生とか、いろいろ、目的が、なんかやりたいこといっぱいあるんですけど、何から始まるかはなんか迷ってる。Like, there are things I want to do. There are a lot of things I want to do, but it's sort of like I don't really know where to start, and I don't really, like taking the first step, I think. なんか第一歩を取るのがちょっと戸惑ってるとか。So, however, I've been trying to relax by doing everything I've always put on the back burner. Things I've told myself I want to do, but I don't have time to do. I've been trying to relax by doing that, namely sort of games and binging things. But I think it's about time. I'm getting the itch to get back to doing something that actually matters, right? なんかそのずっとそのやりたかったけどその時間のせいでできてないものをやることでなんか時間を潰してたんですけど、そろそろなんか意味あるものをしたいですね。So, but like my mind is still not all there, I feel like. Like, for example, I tried to fire up Aegisub and translate an archive, but I found myself just really distracted. I can't really concentrate. But I think this is something that is just gonna take time, I believe. なんかその例えば、そのアーカイブの字幕をつけようと、始まったんですけど、すごくなんか、集中全然できてない。完璧主義。まさに完璧主義。完璧じゃないとダメという考えはすごく理由として大きかったと思います。I mean, part of it is because one of the comments says it's because you're a perfectionist, and I think that was a big part of it. It's like if it's not perfect, then I can't. It has to be perfect. It has to be perfect, and that just sort of made it worse. But yeah, 奇遇ですね。実は俺も翻訳仕事をやっていて、精神も悪い影響を受けている状態なので、大使さんの気持ちがちょっとだけでもわかると思います。それこそ頑張れではなくごゆっくりください。ありがとうございます。なんかエディさんもちゃんと休む時間を作らないといけないです。仕事ができなくても作らないといけない。じゃないと俺みたいに完全に崩れるんです。So plans for the future. これからの予定とかやりたいこととか。I think I'll start small. I'll tell myself I'll only do work for like 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day. I don't know. Instead of doing the whole day, and then and I'll start from there. なんかこれからその仕事は少しずつ増やす。まずは1時間から2時間とかをやろうと思っておりますね。I really need the social interaction. Being alone, I can't. Being alone is not good for me. So I will resume streaming. その一人、その孤独は本当にやばいなので、配信を再開する予定です。And because now I have time, I'll try to go back to doing live translation, which I haven't done in months because I've been too stressed to do it, but I actually really like it. So I'll resume that. で、その数ヶ月、my connection today is so shit. 狂ってる。YouTube くん。YouTube It's taking a while this time. 今回結構時間かかるね。Okay, there we go. We're back. Sorry. はい、戻れた。その数ヶ月そのストレスでやられてない同時翻訳も、またやろうと思っております。So that's why I translated a social stream last night, partly because it was announcements was important, but also sort of that was me trying to get back into things. というわけで、その昨夜の早朝の配信の翻訳を翻訳した理由は、一つはお知らせということで、その重要な配信だなと思ったのが一つの理由ですけど、もう一つはなんかその自分の、リハビリ的な感じでまた再開したいということですね。Also secret organization, which I've left on the back burner for so long. I think I'm gonna use that as a way to sort of ease myself back into doing light novel translation. So I will get back to that sometime. で、半切れ、その自分のウェブサイトで、ファンとして、翻訳してた、ウェブ小説、を、その長い間放置し続けてたんですけど、それを通してなんかそのナロメの翻訳をちょっと少しずつ戻るために、使わせていただくということです。 I might look into doing. I've always wanted to learn how to do video editing, so I might look into how doing clipping. That might be fun. そのずっと動画編集を学びたかったので、切り抜き作りちょっとやろうかなという感じということもあるんですね。So basically, it's not that I still want to translate. I still really want to translate. It's just that my mind is in a weird place. I still have the skills. So I'm basically just going to be trying to find ways to sort of translate something somehow, somewhere. まず、その、今でも翻訳はしたいんですね。今でも翻訳するのが大好きなんだけど、そのスキルはまだ残ってるんですけど、メンタル的にぐちゃぐちゃということだけなので、まあ、いずれなんとなく、翻訳をしたい。切り抜きであったり、同時翻訳であったり、なんとなくやりたい。So yeah. I think that is basically where I am for now. And streaming might be sort of spotty, but I'm going to try to bring that back. It's going to take me time to figure out a proper schedule that is healthy and works for me. So there's that. 配信は徐々に回復するんですね。ちゃんと、健康的な時間は何なのかは、その時間かけて模索しなければいけないです。という感じなので、配信はまあ、ポチポチという感じです。はい。So yeah. I think that is basically everything that I prepared for this trip, for this stream. この配信で用意したことはこれぐらいですね。So you might see me being around more, just doing live translations and doing this and doing that. So you might see me around a bit more than you have in the past a few months. というわけです。その同時翻訳したりいろいろしたいなので、その数ヶ月結構全部なんかいなくなったけど、もうちょっといろいろやることになります。はい。So yeah. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry it was not a happy stream, but this is where I am right now, and I can't even say that I'm gonna do my best. I'm just gonna take things easy and see where they go. というわけで、この配信見てくれてありがとうございます。楽しい配信ではなかったんだけど、それとこれから頑張りますとも言えないんだけど、まあゆっくりなんとかやる予定です。はい。So, I hope all of you have a much better day than me. And I believe Socho is streaming right after this, so go enjoy her stream. というわけで、みんなは、良い一日をお過ごしください。これからはなんかSochoの配信があると思うので、そちらを楽しんでください。Then, Matt and Paulo, happy to hear you're working on making things better for yourself. I wish you the best luck in your recovery. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. はい。お疲れ様でした。Thank you very much. Have a good day. おつ配信でした。